Hey guys, it's Casey again. Hey, well, I've got something to show you guys. It's been about a week from my last haul with the 100 Xbox games I showed you. Well, I've got even more. And it's not by the same person either. But this time it's about half of what I got last time, but I got a way better deal. I offered this person $50 for almost about 50 Xbox original games. So I just got back after doing some errands and decided to make this video. So let's see what we have here. All right, I didn't check anything out yet, so it's gonna be like another surprise. All right. First game, we've got Second Sight. Ooh, seems like the person kept these games in really good condition. Way better than the last guy. All right, decent disc condition. I don't really know much about this game. Let's see. It says it's from the creators of Time Splitters, so it's got to be pretty decent. All right. I've always seen this in passing working at the game store. It was always on clearance, so couldn't tell you much about that. Do I own? I kind of have the games from the last haul. I didn't put them away yet, like around me, so I can see if I got any doubles or not. So if I start looking off to the side, I'm looking at the games I had from the last run to see if I have anything similar. So let's move on to the next game. Next game we have is the Bond game. 007, Agent Under Fire. It's a platinum hits. I'm not a big fan of platinum hits at all, I always say, or greatest hits. But like I say, these boxes are better looking than, the PlayStation greatest hits, so it's not that bad. This I'll probably like put on the side. Ooh, it's really good condition. Put on the side, and maybe I'll mark it for sale. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. All right. Next game. Got Call of Duty 2. The big red one. Now I have this game on Xbox 360. I don't know if there's any difference. Decent condition. The boxes are really good though. Yeah, this guy kept the games in really good condition. So, because the other ones, they had a lot of beat up boxes, so I had to order like replacement cases to put them in. Kind of like particular about my games. All right, now this one's kind of beat up. CSI. I've only played one CSI game, which was on the 360. It was supposed to be easy achievement, so that's the only reason I played it, because back then I was achievement whoring, So, I mean, it's, one of these like point and click easy solving mystery games, So, nothing to say about that much. Next game up. The good thing is, so far all these games I do not think I owned already from the last run. So I'm trying to look over here. Yeah, I don't see any of those games around. So which is good. Which is good. Nope, I don't see them. So I don't think I own. But I did have I remember I had one 007 game. Oh yeah, that was GoldenEye, so it's not a duplicate. Next game is AMF Bowling. Really good. A little dust on there, but box is pristine. Game should be pristine. So, it's a bowling game. What can I say? Aside that you bowl. So, I don't know. It's a good game to have because I don't own it, but I don't think I'll pick it up to play. Next game I have is ATV2. Never played an ATV game before. Like I said, the box is good. That's what that matters. Game is kind of scratched up, but it's okay. It'll be a work in progress. Have a lot of things to do when I have time off, I guess. But ATV2, Quad Power Racing, made by Acclaim. Doesn't look like much, but maybe some people enjoy it. All right. Next game. Here we go. Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, I used to own this game. You know, this was a game made by Bethesda. So, you know, they were pretty intricate about how they make their games. At that time, my first introduction to a Bethesda game is probably Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls series. So I was like freshly after a year of playing that game, I beat the hell out of it, did like almost every quest possible, and I was like, let's look for like another game like it. And I'm thinking, all right, Bethesda made Pirates of the Caribbean, so I'm thinking, all right, pirate version of Morrowind, you know? I bought the game. I was kind of disappointed, you know? I guess you get a game that's like that free in environment and stuff, then you get a game like this. And this wasn't cheap either. It would never go down in price. It was like, I bought it for a good 30, 40 bucks at the time. And that was a shit ton of money for when you're like a 13, 14-year-old, you know? So I bought it. I don't know. I didn't like it. The controls were too technical. I didn't even play past the first, hour. And I just couldn't stand the game. But at that time, I never believed in like returning or trading in the game. So I kept it. And then eventually, you know, I think I actually did. I traded like somebody for a copy of, I don't know, something else. I don't remember what game it was, but I traded them that thing. I think I told them, like, this game was great, you know. So, yeah. Not one of my favorite games, but it's kind of funny. It's returned back to me, so it's kind of like I never traded it. Yep. Here we go. We've got a Harry Potter game. Do I have this one? I've never played any of the Harry Potter games. You know, I never even like watched any of the Harry Potter movies aside from the first one, and I was like kind of not even really was watching it. So they put it on like what was it? On like 6th or 7th grade on, you know, in class, and I was just doing some other stuff. So let's see, do I have this game? I thought I saw a Harry Potter game from the last run, but maybe I was seeing things. So I don't have it. Well, Harry Potter. Not much I can say. I mean, it could be a fun game, but mainly I think this game was made just to, you know, satisfy the fans that like Harry Potter. Alright, next game. Here's a game I always seen. Myst 3 Exile. I always seen like, you know, the Myst series on computer and stuff. I had no idea what this game was about. I didn't even check the Harry Potter game earlier to see what it was like, did I? You know. Well, it's kind of beat up. But I really just didn't care for the game, so, you know, I didn't even check. But the Myst game, superb condition, instruction manuals intact and everything. Man, I miss instruction manuals. Because Xbox One and, you know, they don't make games with instruction manuals anymore. That kind of sucks. But I can only imagine this game is like not really like a Elder Scrolls game, but I guess a prelude to it, you know? I don't know. I don't even know if you like kill anything in this game or not. It says in the back, perfect place to plan revenge. So it's like a revenge game? I don't know. So it's gotta be something about killing, right? I don't know. Let's see. E for everyone. That's all it says. It doesn't even say violence on there. But I don't know anything about this game. I know it's like an RPG. It's a computer port. Or I don't know if it's a port or not. It's like, I know it's on computer. So, anybody knows how good this game is, leave it in the comment box. But great condition. Alright, Kind of dusty though. It's probably been in someone's garage for a while. Ooh, finally, only on Xbox title. My favorite. MotoGP by THQ. Blow the dust off of that thing. Alright. Bam. Ooh, good condition. A couple of fingerprints on there, but I can wipe that off easily. Instruction manual's intact. And guess what? I just noticed that this game has a reversible cover. Look at that. Front and back. Now, if you ask me, the one I would use is this one. I think it looks better, you know. Probably because it doesn't have just a straight black background. Now, I'm not sure how this game came. Did it come in this one or that one? I'm not sure. But I like how they have the front and back so you could choose. You know, they should make more games like that. You know, collectors like to buy like multiple copies just so they could like house both, you know, covers at the same time. Not necessarily like a MotoGP game, but you know, RPG games and stuff like that maybe, or fighting games. I don't know. MotoGP, never really played the series. Is it a series? Never really played a lot of motorcycle games, so couldn't tell you much. Always thought the handles on the motorcycles were too crazy for me. Let's see. I have this game already. Next game up, Mech Assault. But this game seems like it has a much more better copy. So I don't mind having. Look at that. Great. If you checked on the last video, I believe there was 2 copies of Mech Assault in the same box. And one of them was so messed up. So this will replace that. That will, I don't know, go somewhere. And it also had a greatest hits version in there, I remember. So, good to have a good one intact. Case is great too, so can't complain about that. Wonderful. Glad to have that. Oh, here we go. This guy must have been a Harry Potter fan, because he's got the next one. Well, I don't know if this is the next game or not, but he's got another Harry Potter game. Alright. Well, at least this one looks better. You know, looks like it's something that's more enjoyable than the first one. Maybe you guys know that. But let's check it out. Alright. Ooh, great condition. Has the manual, just like how I like it. Alright. Next game up. Evil Dead. Fist full of boomstick. Man. I don't know what to say. I never played it, but I've watched people play it. You know, I guess this game was alright. You know, just because it's a Evil Dead game. But I don't think it was like the best game ever. But I really wanted this game to be in the collection. Oh man, this game's kind of scratched up. Plus it has those lines giving evidence that somebody used one of those disc doctors. Those disc doctors were a piece of crap. You know, they cause more scratches to be on your game than ever. But this is an easy fix though. Like, these scratches are light, so you could kind of resurface them. You know. So, eventually I'll probably just resurface this stuff. Alright. Good to have in the collection. Let's see what else we got. Uh-oh. We've got a sports game. Well, this happens to be a double sports game. I have Topspin somewhere. It was included in, yeah, it was included in the last run I had. A lot of dust. So this probably was one of those, yeah, see, not for resale. So this came with a bundle. So I see why this person has this sports game. So I'm not a sports game type of guy. Look at that. 2 free months of Xbox Live. Yeah. I wonder, if I put this in, will it give me 2 months? You never know, right? Or maybe they're expired. You never know. Man, this guy never used it. I think this guy was like, man, it's a freaking sports game. I'm not gonna play that. You know, he's probably like me, so he didn't even bother even like looking at it or touching it. See, this game is like brand spanking new. So I guess I'll keep it because it's a double pack. The box is great, or I might even recycle it, use the box for something else better. But me, I don't really like sports games, so not a big fan. Here we go. Tony Hawk's Underground. Man, so far I haven't seen like too many doubles. I think I had a Tony Hawk game in there in the old run, but I'm not sure. Or maybe not. You never know. I don't see it. Well, good. Even better. So we got Tony Hawk's Underground. I stopped playing like Tony Hawk. It's alright. I stopped playing Tony Hawk since like Tony Hawk 3. So the games got kind of boring and repetitive eventually. Instruction manual was kind of beat up. So I don't really know much about this. I see like the dude from Viva La Bam on there. Right there. But man, graphics don't look that good either. So I don't know what to say. It's a Tony Hawk game for people that love their skating. Alright. Next up. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. So it's another one of those platformers, I believe. Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, they all have that same feel. So this is one of those games. I never got to play them though. For me, like I said before, there's a lot of RPG games, fighting games I played a lot of, first person shooters, stuff like that. Rated M games. So I never played a lot of, these like rated E for everyone games. I thought they were kind of too childish for me. Made for kids and stuff. But there are good games that they make like that. But it's like at the time when I was young, I don't want to play that. I want to play that rated M games, That's what made you seem like you were the man. Like Mortal Kombat, rated for their violence, blah, 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 blah. Like you had to play that. The stuff that you couldn't play back then is what you wanted to play, That's the psychology of things. People want what they can't have. Well, anyways, moving on. Next game up is Destroy All Humans. I have this game on Xbox 360. I played a bit of it. It's kind of I don't know, it was a difficult game for me. But I don't think I was able to get into it. That's probably why. There's another one of those games like I wasn't into. Alright, well, no instruction manual in this one. The game is lightly scratched. But it's not a game in my list, so I have something to add to my collection. Next game up. Do I have this game? I don't see it. Mercenaries. Alright. So I played the second one. I never played the first. A lot of people say like the first one was the shit. Never got around to it. So it's good to have. Like lightly scratched, not too bad. Doesn't have the instruction manual in this, but can't really complain. The box is good. Oh yeah, just remind you guys, like I got these games like basically for $1 a piece. So even if they're like not the best, I can't complain. And so far, I've got some pretty good titles. So, here we go. Now, this game, I'm actually glad I got in the greatest hits. Because I have, the Max Payne from the last run in regular edition. Like I said, I don't think the platinum hits are that bad. So, probably this will be like side to side next to it. Pretty good condition. Everything's in there. I might even have a greatest hits collection eventually, or platinum hits collection. You never know. So, I'm not complaining. I think it's nice that I have a copy of greatest hits and one regular edition, just for show. Oh hell yeah! Next game up, here it is, Dynasty Warriors. Man, when this game first came out, I bought Dynasty Warriors 3. That was my first entry into it. I played the crap out of that game. I only played a little bit of this. It was like, man, Dynasty Warriors 3 came out with an expansion, and those games took a while for you to like do everything and level up all the characters and so forth. So like, I was still playing Dynasty Warriors 3, when this came out. And supposedly this was like, supposed to be better, more characters, all that good stuff. But my friend was playing it. Me, I was still playing part 3. I was like trying to like beat the hell out of it, get all the items, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people don't like Dynasty Warriors and say it's really repetitive. But, I don't know, to me, I liked it. Hack and slash. You learn a little bit about Chinese history up in here. Not like real Chinese history, but, it was cool at the time. Man, I remember I almost beat all the characters in Dynasty Warriors 3. And then, I had a good old save on the memory card. And for some reason, I took my memory card over to my friend's place, inserted it in, and, his stupid PlayStation, deleted all my shit on my memory card. So I was so pissed. I put all that work into it for nothing, So I kind of gave up on Dynasty Warriors after that. I didn't start playing Dynasty Warriors till, Dynasty Warriors 6 and Warriors Orochi. So that's when I kind of got back into it. But man, after losing all that time, you kind of get turned off, So that's another reason why I skipped, Dynasty Warriors 4. Part 5 was kind of good too, but I didn't really put in the time to play it. So that's one bag down. Got 2 more bags. So let's see what else we got next. Next up, Indiana Jones. Dr. Jones! You don't have to say that. But never played Indiana Jones. Oh, so this is supposed to be a separate game. Okay, it's supposed to be about China. The Emperor's Tomb. I see the terracotta warriors on there. So I guess they're looking for... Let's see. Let's read it. They're looking for something in the Emperor's Tomb. So it should have a pretty decent storyline, I believe. Made by LucasArts. Alright, decent condition. Well, I like the journal that they have in here. Makes it look like the real thing. It has the maps and everything. So they put some time into this. Yeah, they put some time into making this look good. That's why I like the instruction manuals, People get creative. So, I never got to play it. Supposedly it's supposed to be about Nazis, too. Did I get an Indiana Jones game, too? See, I can't remember any of the games now. I'm trying to look to see what else I got. But I don't think I have one of those games either. Nope, I don't see it. So, another game. That's pretty good. This I would think from the last run and this run, had a good chance I would run into a lot of, copies and duplicates. And this time, I don't want to jinx myself, but I've been doing pretty good so far. Next game. Ghost Recon. Remember I got a game, what was it? It's a game that I bought. No, not bought, but it was a game that I picked up last time, and it had like Ghost Recon in it. Oh, it was supposed to be Splinter Cell. Well, here we go. Ghost Recon. I think that was Ghost Recon 2. So, man, I remember when this came out, like, this was supposed to be like the revolutionary, good graphic, good design, like, game to replace SOCOM and all those other, games at the time. Because at that time, it was hard. There was not too much, like, shooters that were good or that stood out on its own. I think this was the one that actually brought, forth some new stuff. At least they were promoting it like that. So I never got to play it. I didn't play too much of these shooters, but it's in good condition. Box is in great condition, so it's good to have. And I don't have a copy of this, so speaking about having a copy, bam, got it. You know this was going to be coming in. Everyone has a copy of this, right? A lot of dust on there. But I know I had this. I know I had this from the last run. I just don't know where the hell it is. I feel like I don't know. Let me see. I know I had it. I just don't know where the hell I put those games. So, well, I know I had Jet Set Radio Future on its own. And then, this was supposed to be one of those, double, yeah. See, like, this is in really good condition. You guys seen it before. So this is a duplicate. I can't find it, man. It's like right in front of me. I know it's there, but I can't find the damn game. Shit's just disappearing on me and shit, man. Maybe I had to look through it all again later, but I'll leave that right there. I know I have it. Here's another game. Blinks. I know I have this one too. Damn it. I think I cursed myself now. Now all these games are showing up that I have. Yep, I see it right there. So I do have this for sure. I think that copy wasn't that good condition anyway. So let's see how this one is. Great condition. So that'll make up for that. Only on Xbox game. Like I said, another one of those, platformers, I call them. It might not even be, but I tend to bundle all these like type of games where it's like an animal character, in the front cover, and like Spyro the Dragon and Ratchet and Clank, stuff like that, where they have this animal mascot on there. Like I call them like platformer games, Anyways, here we go. This is FIFA World Cup Germany. It's a sports game, so I'm not really going to talk that much about it. It's kind of beat up. This person played the shit out of this game. So, probably like what, the third sports game I have over here? Second? So, not too bad. Leave that on the side. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Uh-oh. We've got Tony Hawk's Underground. The first one in greatest platinum hits format. It's in decent condition. I might as well have like a separate greatest hits collection on the side or something. I don't know. Look at that. This one looks better than the freaking second one. Shoot. Looks way better. I don't know. Maybe they rushed on the second one. Now I'm trying to see, do I have this one? And I don't see it. No, I don't. Nope, don't see it. So, another game to the list. Add that to the greatest hits pile. Next up. Oh, hell yeah. This is what I've been wanting. Look at that. Only on Xbox. Oh, shit. Too bad it doesn't come with a gun. The scope. But this is what I wanted. Silent Scope series. Remember this game on in the arcades. Is it going? Oh yeah, there you go. Dark Silhouette. Yeah, so it comes with all 3 games in one. You know, this should be a pretty rare piece right here. Come on, please be in good condition. Please. Pretty good condition. Happy about that. Comes with everything. You know, this is a nice piece right here. Look at that. Electronics Boutique. Man, this is way back. Before EB Games, before GameStop and all that. When they call it Electronics Boutique. That was the shit. I think that was like the best era of like video game stores, you know, when shit was cool before they started robbing folks all day. So, glad to have that in there. Nice to see that memento on there too. Alright, let's move on. Second bag down. That bag wasn't as big as the first one though. Third bag is up. Metal Gear Substance. I have this game already. I bought this off of a really good friend of mine back then. He would always buy like Xbox games and then sell them. He'd always like trade them in, and I was like, you know, I buy this off of you. You know, I'm tired of you trading the stuff in and getting shit money for it. You know, a little dusty. Get a rag or something and wipe this down. This one's really dusty. But all right, there you go. You know, I bought this. It's supposed to be a more difficult version of Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Plus, it has like bonus missions. You can play as the ninja. So I really wanted to play as the ninja. So that's the main reason I wanted to play this game. So I did that. The game was freaking hard. I beat the shit out of number 2 already. Got all the dog tags and everything. So I hell of a not wanted to do that again. So especially on more difficult missions. So all I did was like play as a ninja and just chop shit up and blah blah blah. That's it. You know. But man, Metal Gear 2 was revolutionary. Now those graphics, man, like, damn, those graphics were great for the PlayStation 2 at the time. So this made it even better. Man, I should plug this into like an HD television. It would probably look even better. So, Metal Gear Solid 2. Let's give you guys a heads up. It's been a couple days since Xbox One rolled out their 13 games that they're doing backwards compatibility. So far I own about like 5 games out of the 13. So that's pretty cool. Yep. And I plugged in not Bloodwake, but Crimson Skies. You know, I talked about that the last game. I thought it was kind of a shitty game, but I never played it before. But I plugged it in. It was a pretty fun game. You know, and man, those graphics are really good. Like, damn, you would have never thought like the graphics were that good, especially because it was like first generation Xbox. And you're playing it on the Xbox One? Oh my goodness. It is good. Like, it usually for me, playing like a really shitty graphics game, it's kind of like cringy after you're playing the good stuff, you know? No offense to like the old school gamers and stuff like that. But, you know, playing a dated game is kind of like, damn, you know? Like, man, I'm used to the good graphics. So you got to kind of train yourself to play it. But I had no difficulties adjusting to the Crimson Skies game, you know, when I was playing it on Xbox One. Because the graphics was really good. It was really good, you know. So if you guys get a chance, check that out. Yep. So, let's see what else I have next game. I have Finding Nemo. Alright. So, you know, kids game. You know, I never touch it. but it's good to have. Good condition, comes with everything. You know, I don't own it. Makes my collection look better. So, let's see. Here we go. New Legends by THQ. I don't know what the hell this is. It's a Chinese game. I thought it was Jade Empire for a second from afar away, but nope. I don't know what this game is about. It's made by THQ, so it's hard to say if it was a good game or not. Let's see. Yeah, you've even got Mr. Miyagi right here with the gun. Oh man, ran out of battery, so the freaking phone died. Well, at least it cut off right at the right spot. You know, right at the New Legends. Like I said, it's got Mr. Miyagi in the back. But yeah, don't know what to say about that game either. Well, let's move on. We've got ESPN College Hoops 2K5. Another sports game. It's got everything in there. It's like brand new. Probably was a gift or something like that, because this person didn't play it. So, 3 sports games so far? Uh-oh. Another one. NCAA Football 2003. Good thing is I don't own these games, so it's alright to have them. This one's kind of scratched, but it's okay. Let's move on. Here we go. Only on Xbox. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I wonder why they chose it to be only on Xbox, though. The graphics actually look pretty good. Huh. Don't know if you guys can see it or not. Never played it. No instruction manual. Game is in decent quality. Good to have, though. Yeah. Next up is Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's supposed to be like a Sim City type of game, but with roller coasters. I never played any of those like tycoon games. Zoo Tycoon and all that. Good condition. But I guess you're like the owner of a theme park. The graphics don't look too amazing for an Xbox game on this. Looks like a Windows 95 SimCity game. And we have Shrek 2. So, another like, you know, decent quality. Another game that's for the kids. Maybe this person had a bunch of kids, so that's why I had a lot of those games. And next, we have Gravity Games Bike Street. I gotta get the dust off of here. Vert Dirt. Bike Street Vert Dirt. Made by Midway. Decent quality. But, let's see. I don't know. The graphics are pretty good. Never was really into like these type of games, so I couldn't really say much. But let's see. Next game is Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. I think I have this on PlayStation 2, but I have another Lord of the Rings game. I just don't remember if it was the third one or this one. Now, this game was a good game. I played the hell out of this game. It was very dusty. But played it for the PlayStation 2 with me and my cousins. And probably beat it like... It was a short game, so we beat it like 10 times or so. Yep. Only thing was it was a one-player game. You know, we got this thinking it was going to be a two-player game, but we took turns playing. So it was still good while it lasted. I never got to play the third one. But here's another game, Ice Age 2. Another Electronics Boutique sign on there. Man, this game was for $39.99 though. But I don't know. Could be some of these games could be fun, you know. Even though they're like kids games, like some of them may be pretty good if they make it. If they make it good, you know. So depends on how much time they spend on it. You know, like this right here. I actually won at the game. You know, I don't think it's probably not the best game, but I love the Terminator movies, like 1 and 2. You know, the other ones, you know, they're like, game's a little scratched up a little bit, but I love the Terminator series. The games I only played the one Salvation. Like I said, it's for the easy achievements, but the game was like flawed. Man, that game was so freaking weak. I remember there was a glitch in the game where the one of the Terminators, they would just like backhand you in midair, you know, and like you'll die, and he's like 30 feet. So it's kind of weird. But those games were never really that good. Oh, snaps. We got a Star Wars game. Now, I don't know which one I had. Okay, I'm looking at. I got the Star Wars, Lego, and what's the other one? Republic Command. So, this is a different Star Wars game. Jedi Knight Academy. I don't know how good this one is. You know, everyone swears by Knights of the Old Republic. Hopefully I get that one of these days. But I don't know about these right here. I never played a Star Wars game besides like The Force Unleashed. Actually, no, I didn't even play that. I only played as the Star Wars characters from Soul Calibur. Was it 4? Yeah, Soul Calibur. That's it. I never really played a Star Wars game, which is kind of interesting. Never really got into it, I guess. But look, we've got the next game. Only on Xbox baseball game. Inside Pitch 2003. I guess this right here will be an exception because it's only on Xbox title. Yeah, so that's good stuff. Game is in impeccable condition. It's got manual. It doesn't even look like it's been touched. I'll still leave it in the sports pile, but it's good to have. All right. We've got one of these right here. Narnia. This game does not look good. From the back, at least. Very generic looking. You know, they just gotta make their movie titles, you know, just to try to squeeze a couple of bucks out of, you know, everything. But never played it. Don't think I will. You know, next game. Here we go. NASCAR. It's probably the first NASCAR game I'll ever own, I guess. First NASCAR game I've ever had in my possession. I mean, I like racing games, decent condition, but I don't know, NASCAR has just never been my thing. You know? Like, I like having, or I like, if, like one of those Sega Rally Championship or Sega Saturn or Daytona USA count as a NASCAR game, then those games are my first games. But you know, I never liked them. You know, it's like I like my street racing games. I always find those to be more entertaining. I don't like circuits. You know, although you know Forza Project Gotham. Those are always good. You know, I do like the mechanics to the game. Forza, you get to fix up the cars, so that's always fun. But not the NASCAR though. I don't know. Never really like got into it. Well, I got another copy of Finding Nemo. Maybe they had 2 Xboxes and two kids. I don't know. So they needed 2 copies. Or maybe somebody just bought them one, extra one, and they just left it there. But it's in good condition. I guess, you know, having 2 doesn't hurt that bad. But, you know, Finding Nemo, I watched the movies. Those are good movies. You know, the games, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it just follow the movie or is it a side story or what. But this is the last game of the list. Well, that I've got. So, let's do it like I usually do. Let's count the games. See what I got. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40. It's about 43 games. I thought it was about 50, but 43 games. So, you know, basically like $1.25 per game almost. But can't complain for $50. This is what I got. Pretty good size. Hopefully next time I'll find even more. But I'm really happy that these games right here, not too many, you know, duplicates. There were some, but not too many of what I already owned, which helps. So that gives me about, I think in my collection now I probably have about, I don't know, a little bit under 200 Xbox original titles. So, but 800 and something. So that's about like, 600 more titles to go. 600 and some change. So if I ever able to collect a whole collection of that, that would be really nice. To have a whole Xbox collection. I've never completed a whole collection before, so I don't know. I think Xbox is a good way to start because the games aren't too expensive. Yep. There are some rare titles, but nothing too crazy. So having a whole set would be nice of Xbox original title games. Especially because, like I said, they're rolling out, you know, backwards compatible Xbox games. And eventually I'll probably even make a video of like my favorite Xbox original titles. Man, so I can't wait till they start rolling out some of these backwards compatible games, especially because I get to see them in HD. Because the 360 did that too, but like it didn't seem like it didn't seem like the graphics got any better, you know. Like it didn't utilize anything to make the game better. It was just a straight up emulation, you know, that allowed it to play Xbox original titles. So I wasn't too impressed. But if they start to keep on doing this with the titles, oh man, I'll be excited to start playing some of these games again. So at the same time, I'm waiting for, you know, the free games that they're going to come out every month for Xbox Live. Because if they're really coming out with like a free Xbox original title now, on top of, you know, the Xbox 360 games and the Xbox One games, man, that'd be pretty damn good. You know, like that means they're doing really good. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what happens. You know, I'm always on the lookout for good deals and people selling like a bunch of games. So whenever I get a new haul in, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. So this wraps it up for this segment of my big finds, my big hauls, I would call them. So make sure you stay tuned So at the same time, this was within a week from my last haul. That's pretty good. Usually you have like dry periods. You won't find anything. People will buy it up before you do. Like I once missed out on about over 120 PS3 titles, and they were all great. No sports titles. Somebody sold it for $165. I missed that one. I wish I bought that. So there's always people getting rid of their stuff. So I'm always on the lookout. Yep. Maybe you guys are too. So this wraps it up. What is it, like 43 titles, $50. Pretty good haul. All right. Well, wraps it up for now. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see.